Front running is likely one of the most important strategies in Mario Kart as a whole. How it works is you just stay in the front, making the tightest lines that you can, and keeping the main pack away from you. There are multiple things that I must teach you about this certain subject. So, without further ado, join me on this lesson of how to become a pro front runner in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's go! The startup boost has been constantly changing throughout the Mario Kart series. It varies from pressing A as soon as the number 2 stops spinning, to pressing A as soon as the 2 is visible, to pressing A as soon as you see a green light. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you will get the biggest startup boost if you press A as soon as the 2 is visible. Some certain character combos will give you better acceleration at the start than others. Note that auto acceleration will not automatically give you a perfect startup boost. Soft drifting is an important drifting style that is used in a lot of Mario Kart world records, not just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Soft drifting is basically drifting in a way that builds up mini turbo boosts the quickest. Soft drifting in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a little tricky though. In past Mario Kart games, all that you had to do to soft drift was tilt the stick to a 45-degree angle, and that was a little bit easier due to the fact that there was notches in the control stick for the stick to go. On top of the fact of there being no notches to guide the stick in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the way to soft drift varies by vehicle combo, but I would say that you should just stick to a 45-degree angle for every drift. This tip right here is what separates the men from the boys. If you're a front runner, you have to take very tight lines to stay ahead, and always soft drift to build up mini turbo boosts faster. Coins are an OG Mario Kart item, first making their debut in Super Mario Kart, making their next appearance in Mario Kart Super Circuit in 2001, then not appearing until 10 years later in 2011 in Mario Kart 7. And they've been back ever since. Coins are made to increase your top speed and act as a balancing item. Always go for the tight line coins, and never for the out of the way coins. When you're front running, you have 4 items that you should be watching out for. Those are boos, red shells, lightning, and spiny shells. For boos, there's really nothing that you can do. If you have an item that you really don't want to lose, then keep it in the second item slot. For red shells, just try to keep a defensive item on you at all times, so that you can use it to dodge the red shell. Now if you don't have a defensive item, then what you can do is drive up to a wall and try to be as close to it as possible. If you're lucky, the red shell will shatter on the wall. This strategy is used as a backup by a lot of pro players. Lightning is something that you really don't have any say over in first place, but if you can predict when the person in the back will get the lightning, then you can jump off the track, and when Lakitu is pulling you back, you can dodge it. And finally, the biggest worry to a front runner is blue shells. They can only hit one person, and if you see one coming and you are close to the pack, then back up and let second place take the hit. Always keep your eye on the minimap to see when the blue shell is coming. Now if you're not near anyone, then you can either take the hit or dodge it. You can either dodge it with an item, or you can jump off the track and be invincible while Lakitu is pulling you back. The timing for this can be a bit tricky and is not accessible to every part of the track. You really want to dodge the blue shell, don't you? But you don't have a mushroom? So, you need to try to get a super horn. Your chances of getting a super horn on any given item box in first place is 2.5%. But if you hold a coin while getting another item, your chance of getting a bomb or a super horn is now up to 4.5%. And not only that, but you're guaranteed to get a defensive item, assuming that there isn't any item roulette lag, which I should make a video on soon, now that I think about it. This tip mostly just applies to 200cc, But you should take Shroomless Shortcuts in races so that you can get an extra edge on your opponents. That's gonna do it for this video. If you benefited off of this, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe, because I'm gonna be making a whole lot more videos just like this. Follow the socials in the description: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Reddit. I also have my Mario Kart Tour friend code in the description, and now my Nintendo Switch friend code. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.